Hello Libra, and welcome to your general reading. If you just found my channel, welcome and thank you for being here. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Cross Watcher, what do we have for you for February? What is going on? You might be racing against a clock. Maybe time is a factor. Maybe you're going to be a little bit hurried. These cards are being a little awkward. I don't know why, but okay, we're done. Travel. Bottom of the deck, travel. All right, let's see what we have here. Woman holding a coin. I feel like there's something about this that puts you at an advantage. Angels of the four directions. I'm just getting you are so supported in whatever this is. Deserving. Something is coming to you that is, a just reward, or there is something that you maybe put on the back burner that is now something you're able to move forward. Maybe Spirit is saying, good job. Maybe there's some sort of lucky break coming for you. And then we have storm warning. Oh boy. Well, we'll see what that is. Should we get a clarifier? Let's get a clarifier. What is the storm warning? Maybe something you don't see coming. Professional assistance is at the bottom of the deck. It could be an idea or an epiphany as well. A connection. Maybe you meet someone and you're not expecting it. Okay, let's see where we go with this, Libra. What do you need to know about this energy? We have the Four of Wands. Okay, something worth celebrating, something related to home. All right, what is going on for Libra? What do they need to know about this energy, Spirit? I have that song in my head. I'm like wanting to tap my feet and dance. Okay, bottom of the deck. Well, you might have worked really hard to achieve something. The Ten of Wands. All right, we have some sideways cards, and I'm going to flip them. Okay, I'm going to take it this way. Two of Wands in reverse. The Moon. Temperance. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. You're pulling back from something, and I feel like, okay, blind faith is coming to me. Look at the alignment of these angels, these divine beings. You are you're pulling back from something, and I don't feel like it's in a negative context, but you're withdrawing your energy from something, and Spirit is saying, okay, like, we've got you, we're going to fully support you in this. But it's like blind faith. You don't know exactly how this will turn out. You don't. I'm getting, with this Two of Wands in reverse, you've made up your mind. You have totally made up your mind. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. What is it that you are no longer participating in, Libra? And maybe it's, something that made you kind of spin your wheels. Maybe this is, something spinning your wheels. Two of Pentacles. I feel like it was something you could maintain for a while, and you just don't want to maintain it anymore. We have the Hermit under the deck. What else? Three of Pentacles reverse, Two of Pentacles. What is Libra pulling back from? In this particular, with this particular energy, the Queen of Wands, I think it's an idea that you want to move on. And maybe it is something that requires you kind of dig into your own reserves, your own ideas. I feel like this is you putting your best foot forward in another direction. And it feels like it's maybe a bit of a leap of faith, but you want to do it. And again, I'm getting spirit is like, we've got you. You might have waited a while for this. You know, if you look at this temperance energy, deserving energy, one could derive a storyline from the past that maybe there's been some sort of, healing, and you have put your own, I guess, maybe life goals or something like that into perspective. You might have done a little, healing and restoration on you in some respect, because we have the Five of Cups. And it feels to me like you're not going to let that hold you back. Look at that, 10 of Wands. So whatever it is, and it'll differ for everybody, you've fought the good fight. You've put in a ton of hard work toward something, a goal, maybe even a relationship. And I'm kind of feeling like Spirit is saying, okay, you've had enough time to like button up this idea, put some plans into motion, figure out what you want, and you don't even see this coming, but something is going to put you into motion. It could be another person. It doesn't have to be. It could be that once you put the wheels in motion, you connect with, really, I'm hearing just stellar individuals. Okay. Maybe by comparison, there's people you didn't want to invest in or be, a part of a certain group because of a feeling of, misalignment. You don't belong. What's temperance? What is that? Wow. Okay. Endings, transformation, death, new beginnings. You've changed. This could even speak to relationships. There's a shift in relationships, in friendships, close alliances. The Nine of Cups. I feel like the focus is not backward. In fact, the little car I drew, there's no rear view mirror. This is all about forward thinking, forward motion. Let's get one more. Temperance, death, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is all about moving forward, looking to the future, and you're very decisive about it. Something is done, you've healed from it, you have paid attention to the most important thing in your life, Libra, you. And I think Spirit is wanting to help move something forward for you. So what is it you don't see? Because I feel like this is hidden things. The Moon, what is that? Communication. The Six of Pentacles. I was sort of getting this odd, like, lucky break energy. You may even receive some news and you're like, oh, that was like the missing thing that I needed to move this forward, or to execute this certain plan. Something may be headed your way to help get your engines running. there's your drag racing car, right? Woo. You might have some conflicting priorities, or just there may be something that you need to do or manage. And if there's other people maybe wanting your attention, okay, Spirit is saying, don't let nothing stand in your way. Lyrics to the song. Okay, Two of Wands reverse. A very decisive energy. Yeah. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is a very determined, grounded decision. What are you manifesting, Libra? What are you creating for yourself? Two of Wands reverse, Magician. Boy, the cards are jumpy, but they're not. There we go. They weren't wanting to come out. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. Under that, the Ten of Cups. I think you have been wanting this for yourself. Now you have to fill in that blank. Personal fulfillment comes in many forms. And, you know, I feel like you've had a plan all along, but maybe everything around you didn't align to that plan. Maybe not until now. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and I'm hearing with this, you want a partnership. Now, if this is romantic for you, take it that way. You want a partnership with someone who meets you in the middle, who comes to a relationship with the same energy. And, you know, if you've been manifesting that sort of partnership, this is someone who will bring some resources to the table. This is someone who is perhaps kind-hearted and hardworking. And it alleviates any stress or worry that you may have had around executing this particular idea. So let's take a look at what you don't know. I'm really captured by this Moon, Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and I don't know why, but I just instinctively just went straight to the center of the deck to grab this. Beware of great pride. You know, this could be just a heads up from the divine that you're destined for something pretty big, but don't let it go to your head. Okay, let's shuffle these. That might be a message for somebody out there. There's a reason for everything. What is it Libra doesn't know? The unseen Spirit. Okay, well, let's see what we have here. December is significant, and it came out with, you will be playing a different role. So this could be something you put into motion a few months ago. It could be that, you know, down the road, you are going to be changing it up. Okay, there's several here. Younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. Wall, misunderstanding. Clouds, temporary problems. Bowl, plenty of material things. I can read these in a lot of ways, but intuitively, I'm feeling like whatever was maybe hidden or obscured or misunderstood, right, gets cleared up. Now, this younger man could be someone you meet. You may not know who this person is. This could be someone who you work with in a different capacity. December, I don't know, maybe a Sag, early Capricorn. I'm feeling like what's happening here is the alignment of you with someone who wants the same things. Can we get one more? Is there anything else for Libra? Okay, we have two more. So this month is significant. Wow. Okay, wow. Interesting. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Success. You know, it feels like you have every reason to like say, wow, look at this, check this out, but maybe don't be, I don't know, don't be haughty. This could be another person. So let's take a look at who is in your environment, new deck. Who is significant to this change or this opportunity? Okay, wow. Libra. The King of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Now, I'm not necessarily looking at this Knight of Cups or this King of Pentacles and King of Swords as maybe competing for your attention. Could be. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you might be surprised by the entrance of someone in your life. And, we have air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be a fellow Libran maybe. But this is a caring connection. This is mutual. And there is something about building on your dreams, this abundant energy that looks really beautiful. This person could bring that. This, you and this person may pitch in on an idea and build together. Anything else about what's in your environment? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords, and it came out with the Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. Now, what I got with this is that, there is maybe a truth that you kind of hold close to the vest. King of Cups, Six of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Empress. I'm hearing, now this is unusual, but I'm hearing unfair advantage, and I don't know what that is. Maybe those around you could feel like, wow, why was Libra chosen for that and not me? I don't know what that is. But I feel like there's something Spirit wants you to just kind of tuck away. Let's take a look at what this means for changes and opportunities coming to you. What do you need to be ready for? Okay, they came out in twos. Inevitable change, revelation. There it is. Rewriting the story, massive shifts in life, turning the page. Bottom of the deck, your perfect place. The life you have imagined is yours. Relationship, home, finances, and joyful pursuits are coming into alignment. And I don't know why I suddenly looked at this, but with the Four of Pentacles, it's okay not to, be, it's okay not to reveal everything. That's the best way to put it. I was trying to flower it up. I just need to be direct. It's okay not to say everything. It's okay to keep things quiet. The wait is over. I feel like this was a long-awaited plan, and the light is green. Doing what's right. This is a test. Now, there could be something that enters the scene that is a little bit of a test for you. What is that test, Spirit? If there's a test, like Libra, everything's going swimmingly, don't trip. Or, hey, look in the side mirror, make sure, the coast is clear. What is the test? Is this about believing in yourself? Stars in the sky, limitless possibility, which is actually beautiful. And closing door, completion. I feel like it's equally about letting something go. And maybe that that moon, the what you don't know, but Spirit is guiding you, is what Spirit wants you to remember. Like, place your faith in Spirit, in the universe, God, like, wherever you have said, okay, I know that I'm being led, I'm being directed properly. I know I'm going to be taken care of. I know I'm going to meet the right people along the way. I stay humble, I stay grateful, and I stay open. And Spirit's like, boom. Don't be afraid to let go what has come to its natural end. Don't be afraid to, let go of things that might have become comfortable. Is there anything else? Anything that's a test? Be true to you. Many masks, the authentic self. Just being true to you, regardless of judgments, because I was hearing that. Like, you may feel like something you're doing is, I don't know, different, out of the norm. Be true to you. Bottom of the deck, benefactor, grace, and generosity. I'm getting an energy of like you will be able to create something not only for yourself but for others through this. And it's going to be different for all of you. I mean, for some of you, this is something you're setting up so that your kids have a really good life. This is a relationship that, or a partnership that you're building upon that will yield, an idea or a product that is significant for, for others. And then, of course, the list goes on. But I feel like Spirit is saying, get ready. So is there any final advice for Libra? Wow. Treasure Island. Enjoy the abundance that is the result of this. You are co-creating with Spirit.